how to do a OptArt spider web. You're going to need a blank sheet of paper, a pencil, coloring materials, and a ruler's optional but helpful. I'm going to start with adding a dot somewhere in the middle. It can even be off center if you want. And I'm going to create shapes that go through, lines that go through the middle of your paper. And you are going to need an even amount of lines. Now you can go straight through like I am, or you can make one like this. You can do one here and just kind of go from there. They don't have to be all the way evenly across. They can be a little off center. But again, you want an even amount. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines. Perfect. So now I'm going to start drawing some curved lines inside. Now this step is pretty important. I'm going to start with one section and I'm going to make like a frowny face every couple inches. You're going to see it's going to get a little bit bigger as the stripe gets bigger. You can even imagine one off the page here. Next, you're going to go to the next part, and I suggest you turn your paper so it's more comfortable to draw these parts. For me, I like going and making a rainbow or a frowny face, so I like to turn my paper so I'm always doing that. So right now we have a curve going this way. In the next section, we're going to go the opposite. I'm going to start right where that one left off and go across to the other side. Now I bet you're going to know what we're going to do next. This one's going to go the opposite way. So if this is curved towards the middle, this is going to be curved towards the top. Take your time. Part of OptArt is being super precise to help trick the human eye. On your last one, you're going to connect. So you should see a pattern creating. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, all the way around. Now it's time to start coloring. I'm going to pick 2 different colors. Now you can color these stripes solid, but I'm going to show you a little bit of a technique that'll make this look even more three-dimensional. It should look like we are getting sucked into the middle of our paper. So with that, instead of using marker, I'm going to use either crayon or colored pencil. And I like to pick 2 colors that are quite opposite each other, either cold and warm or light and dark. It's going to help make our OptArt even stronger and appear even more three-dimensional. So if I'm coloring, I like to start really, really light. And then when it touches this, I'm going to go a little darker. Now again, you can just do a solid color, but if you want to try to make it a little bit more three-dimensional, creating some value is going to make this really stand out. So you're going to see it's light and then it gets dark very gradually. And do the same thing. I'm going to start, you can even start dark and then start getting lighter, and it's going to be really light right at the top. If it's not perfect, that's okay. This is practice. You can always go back in and make parts darker. Make that transition a little bit better. Now you're going to see if you're going to leave these stripes, you can color this the same way. So if I was going to use the blue, dark to light. If I'm going to leave it light, I'm actually, you can use your pencil or a black colored pencil or crayon, and you can just add just a little bit of that shadow so it stays consistent. And again, if you want to just do solid colors, you're still going to get that optical illusion look pretty easily. This is just an additional technique that you can use. So you can already see this one kind of looks like it's curved off of my paper. So then I'm going to start with mine. I can either do orange on the entire thing, or I can even switch colors. That's what I'm going to do on this. So I'm going to keep my stripes the same, like the color's going to be on the same row. And this one, even on the curved ones, you're going to go dark to light. And all I'm doing to make those dark colors is just pressing a little harder. And then barely touching the paper when I get to the middle. I like to go over just to make that transition look really nice. And I'm going to do the same thing. I just use my pencil or a black colored pencil. I'm going to add just a little bit in those white bits too. Just to keep that curve going. You can even darken those lines in between our shapes a little bit. It's okay if you go over your colored pencil parts too. You're gonna see it's already starting to look like it's curving. Again, I sometimes like to soften it. It's not gonna do anything with our colored pencil, but my pencil is definitely gonna smear a little bit. So if you're left-handed like me, you can already see I got a lot of pencil on my lines. Just be careful. You can put down a piece of paper to protect your artwork if you need to, or just switch to a colored pencil and it's not gonna smear on you. So I'm gonna keep going all the way around to create my opt art. So there you have it, some wavy, ripply opt art.